What's going on, everybody? Welcome to NBedits. Today we are up in the Northwoods and we're gonna be doing an awesome fishing challenge for you guys today. We've got our cane poles here. Guys, these things are giant. I've never seen anything like this before. If you guys have, let us know, but we've never seen anybody do a cane pole challenge on ice. We've got plenty of ice still up here in the Northwoods. We're gonna be ripping some perch lips today, so let's get right into it. We'll see you guys down on the water.
All right, so we're not quite to the lake yet. We actually are just right on the edge, and we're walking past, and Brandon actually spotted something over here.
Guys.
Very, very weird stuff going on here.
Guys, look at this. Are you seeing this? So I look over and I just see like something like this sticking out of the water. I'm like, what the heck? That looks like a fish. Sure enough, we're digging up. Dude, there's another one right here. Look at this. That's a beautiful perch. There's a couple perch in here. Some fatties, like really fat perch. This is a beautiful crappie. No idea who would have put these here or why. Very unsportsmanlike. You would think you'd want to take your trophies home. I mean, this could be somebody who caught maybe over their limit and either didn't realize it or didn't want to be caught breaking the law, but this is really unacceptable in my eyes. I don't know what to think of this, but somebody was out here catching fish, so I guess we got to go find our honey hole and catch some of our own. All right, so we're fishing at about 8 feet of water. Got a Swedish pimple set up right now, and we're just gonna be slowly jigging this thing right off the bottom. We're gonna see if we can get something to come into the area. Perch are typically starting to school up right now. If we get into a couple perch, I'm thinking we're gonna get into a lot of perch. That's the time of year it is. They're all traveling in schools along these flats, so we're out here. We're gonna get hooked up with a giant. It feels really weird jigging this giant thing, guys. Look, this thing's gotta be at least 12 feet long. Come on, boys and girls, raise it up a little bit. Raising it up over here, if I move my hands like half an inch, it's like 6 inches over there at least. This is so hard to keep straight. Oh, dude, look at this one coming off bottom. It's so hard to see the tip of my... Dude, I think I got one. Dude, I think I got one. Oh. Yes, it's stuck in the transducer. Dude, oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe it. Oh my gosh. Get over here, look at that. Decent little perch. He came up and smoked the old Swedish pimple. I just barely saw the end of the rod move. It's kind of hard when you're 12 feet away. Get this guy unhooked. Look at that. Beautiful first fish. Little perch. Lively sucker. All right, not bad. All right, so we're just gonna go through and show you guys our setup on how we just caught that last fish. So what we've got going on here is, like I said, we're in about 8 feet of water. So I've got a silver and purple Swedish pimple. That's all we're using. We're tipping that with wigglers we've got today. And as you can see, we've got our transducer about, well, as far as it can possibly go, because we have a 12-foot rod and we have to sit way back there. So we're gonna get a wiggler on here. We're gonna drop this right back down, and hopefully we can get back on top of that school. We've got a school here. I finally got them back in.
The reason you're seeing both of us do this and only one of us fish is because we tried it off camera and it's impractical. You cannot do the two-man fishing at the same time. So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna be reading the Markham for Brandon and letting him know if he's got a fish. And he's just gonna sit here and jig this long rod of his. All right, you got one about 3 feet under you right now. Raise it up just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, he's coming, he's coming.
Oh boy, I can't see the tip from here.
Yeah, there it is, there it is. There he is. Stuck in the transducer cord again.
All right, let's see that baby. Oh, not bad.
Look at this.
They're plump. Not huge, but plump. Look at that girl. Okay.
Could be like 2 times the size, but
on a cane pole.
That's, hey, any fish on a cane pole during winter,
guys,
is a good fish.
We've got another group like right behind us, and I am 100% sure that they think we're absolutely nuts. When we both walk out here with like 12-foot cane poles, they're probably wondering what in the world we're doing, but hey, here at NBedits, we do things a lot differently, so let's get into some more fish. Drop her down slowly.
You got about 10 marks down there right now.
Just wiggle the tip of that rod.
When they bite or no?
Not really, not like a ton. Oh my God, you felt that? Oh, baby! Oh my God! Dude, that was insane. That one I felt, that one I did feel.
Plump.
That one's a lot
perch.
Better. Woo!
Well, we'll have to get another wiggler on. Looks like they stole it from
Yeah, they robbed me, but that's okay. Dude, that was a nice one. Dude, that thing absolutely thumped it. All right, Nick, it's your turn. Give it a whirl.
Give her a whirl?
Oh yeah. Look how far away you are. Just, you know.
Totally natural. Just totally natural.
Keep your eyes on the prize, baby. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, they're still there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Hey, guys, did you see that? That is actually really convenient.
It's fun. Yeah, they just as long as it doesn't get stuck in the transducer.
You look like an idiot because these are usually for like panfish in the summer or the spring, but I honestly don't see why you can't do it ice fishing.
I think using the Swedish pimple keeps the really small ones away. You know, having a little bit bigger bait is nice.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Hey!
Look at that. Yeah, that one was a for sure hit.
Oh my gosh. Slammed ya.
They all seem to be about that same size.
And they're all fat, which is nice.
Oh yeah, they're getting ready for that spawn. Another fatty, but could be a little bit bigger. But guys, the cane pole, it's doing it right now.
It's doing the trick.
If you guys don't know what a wiggler is, just out of curiosity, because they're not something people usually use when fishing, we'll show you one of these bad boys, because they're quite disgusting actually. But I tell you what, that on a Swedish pimple, probably one of the best things you could use for perch. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this really well, but they are pretty disgusting. When I was a kid, I used to think these were the most disgusting thing ever when my dad would bring them out. They're like a shrimp and a lobster and maybe a little bit of a hornet, and they look like they could kill you, but the fish love them. Do I look far away on that camera?
Yeah, because you are.
I really am.
Actually, there's two marks. There's two marks. They're coming up. Keep coming. Just watch the end of that route. Yeah, I think you do. I think you do. Take them. Yeah, you do.
Definitely, for sure.
I got you. Oh, he's wrapped up in the transducer. Thanks, transducer, for helping out. Come on, baby. There we go, guys. Another perch on the old cane pole.
So it looks like we lost the interest of that school. So we got a few more holes drilled out behind us here. We're gonna head on over there. Whoa, Jesus, we're gonna head on over there and see if we can find that school, because they're gonna be here somewhere. They're just patrolling this area and looking for food, and that's what we got for them. So let's see if we can find them. This is awful. It is too slushy out here. There's too much snow. There's too much ice. Honestly, I want it all to go. I love ice fishing, but it needs to go right now. It's March.
I mean, we really don't have to go ice fishing anymore, because it turns out next week, hopefully, I believe we're going to be making a trip down to Green Bay, guys, and we're going to be doing some open water fishing. That's right. Hopefully we can get out of this cold, icy crap. It'd be nice to hit the open water and maybe get hooked up with some giant walleyes down in Green Bay. So stay tuned for that. But I guess until then,
yeah,
we're here.
We have to ice fish.
We have to ice fish. So let's walk through some more slush and go find a hole.
All right, guys, so we just got to the new hole. We're marking a few fish, but we haven't really found the size we were looking for. As you can see, I'm not holding my cane pole. Actually, we had this idea when we got here. We thought, hey, there's more than one use. So we stuck it in the snow and have the tip right above the ice. And we're just kind of using it as like a tip down sort of thing. But we're gonna be right here looking at the transducer and the line. Give it a few jigs like this because the tip is so sensitive, and just watch for a fish. We're about a foot off the bottom right now. We got it set, and there are marks. Just need to see a tap.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was taking her down. Got her in the transducer, not a surprise, but another little perch. Just all of them are so fat though, it's ridiculous. They are all ready to go, but it's not those jumbos that we're looking for, but it is fun doing this, that's for sure. All right, drop her back down. This is nice because you know your depth every single time you're dropping it down. Boom, foot off bottom, marks are there. Let's see if we can get one. They're down there, they're just looking at it. Maybe they want it raised. Stop. Oh yeah, that is for sure a fish.
There you go.
There we go.
Get him out of there.
Another decent perch. I swear to God, we must have like 15 of these guys today that just are all the same size. Just crazy. But you know, the smaller ones are delicious, so they are going to be mighty good for us to eat later today. So we're just curious if you guys have ever used a cane pole. Doesn't have to be ice fishing, because I'm sure we're probably the only stupid people to do it, but we're just curious if you guys have used them open water for, you know, crappies, bluegills, perch, bass even. I mean, I know a lot of people do use these and they do work really good, but just let us know down in the comments below if you guys have used them before and if you've had any luck on them. So we got a bit of a problem here, guys. We only bought about a dozen wigglers and we didn't bring any plastics with us today. I know that seems a little crazy, but we weren't sure how the bite was going to be. We only had a limited amount of time to get out here, and we're using 12-foot long cane poles. So really, we just wanted to come out here and prove that the challenge works. But we did get into a few nice schools. We did catch a lot of fish. Not all of them were on camera today, but as you can see, we kept them. If we go over to our bucket, we do have a decent amount. And as you guys can tell, you know, they are all that same size, that 7 or 8 inches. All really nice plump perch. Wish they were a little bigger. But the only reason we're keeping fish actually today is because Brandon's family wanted a perch dinner, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So we got to get home, we got to clean these fish still, and we got to cook them so Brandon's family doesn't hate us. But it was a decent day out here, and we had a lot of fun with the cane pole.
All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for us today. If you guys enjoyed the video, watching us smash some beautiful perch that we're taking home, make sure to give us a thumbs up, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell if you guys wanna see us do another one of these cane pole challenges, whether it's open water or on the hard water. We're willing to do it out on the ice too. So let us know down in the comments below. Let us know what you thought. If there's any other challenges you guys wanna see, don't be afraid to tell us what you guys think we should do. So until next time, thanks for joining us, Tight Lines from NBedits.